someone who's scholarly but is not into the atheist agenda, but is trying to look at things in an objective way. He doesn't agree with us, he doesn't agree with evangelicals, but it's all about thinking, it's all about good scholarship. So, you need other stuff that disagrees with you to read. So I would encourage you to read that. And actually, he does say some surprising things that will surprise you. Yeah. Now this guy, I'll just get back to this guy. Now this guy, E.P. Sanders, is not evangelical, but he was the major leader in this debate about the historical Jesus and the resurrection. So you'll read, if you get older E.P. Sanders, you will, as a Christian, you will be shocked because he will rip the Christian faith to bits. But at the same time, you will be encouraged because he will come up with things that will confirm your faith. So this book is for critical thinking in the area of historiography and Jesus, okay? It's not there to just pander to you. It's there to make you think. Well, I'm giving it to think. Now, other resources that you need to look at. You need to go to Dr. Gary Habermas' website. I've read nearly all his material, watched all his debates. And read his PhD. Dr. Gary Habermas um, is what can I say? Is the leader in this area. Um, so type in Dr. Gary Habermas, the resurrection, and all his website will come up. Tons of resources there. So have a look at that. That will really, really help you. Another resource is William Lane Craig has done a lot of work on this. So have a look at William Lane Craig. Tons and tons of stuff by him on this resurrection. And just get all the. Sorry about this. I'll be with you 1 second. I'm just giving you the resources so that you can. Also, if you type in Alleged Contradictions in the Gospels, Part 1 by Dr. Timothy McGrew, McGrew, okay? Alleged Contradictions in the Gospels, Part 1, and then Part 2, there's another video. Dr. Timothy McGrew. And there's a whole stack of lectures that he does on the Gospels, on the resurrection, that are very, very helpful. So have a look at his stuff. It's on a YouTube site, but he is a proper scholar. Okay, so that's Gary Habermas. That's Dr. Timothy McGrew. Another scholar that you could have a look at. A few other scholars in this area that you need to look at, which I've looked at, is Dominic Crossan. He doesn't agree with evangelicals generally, but he's a leading expert in the historical Jesus and the resurrection. You need to look at him. Find his website. There are some good lectures there. You won't agree with him if you're a Christian, but if you're going to be an expert in this field or be competent in the field, you need to look at Dominic Crossan. You need to look at his colleague, Dr. Borg, I think it is. I've not looked at so much at him. I've only seen a few things of his. I'm more familiar with Dominic Crossan. But anyhow, they also reside at the Jesus Seminar, so that's one area. The other scholar that you need to look at is Dr. Bart Ehrman, Misquoting Jesus and Jesus Interrupted. These are books that touch on the resurrection. He's recently written a book on the historical Jesus. He's completely against evangelicalism, but there are a lot of things recently in his last book that have upset atheists on the historical Jesus teaching. So you need to get hold